Alright. Let me refresh cache of current page. Oh, okay, let me try it again. Why is it not working? Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. The custom CSS doesn't seem to... Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working here. It was working the other day, but... Let's see if I can do OBS... Or let's see. Chat CSS. Yeah, here it is. Um... Background color. Uh, YouTube live chat text message renderer. Is that what's currently on this? YouTube live chat render. Yeah, it's the same thing. Not sure why. If I hit Control A, see it here. I put all of it in. Hit OK. It still doesn't work. Oh my god. I might just have to go without chat if it keeps breaking like this. Alright, that's a shame. I really did like having the chat on the thing, but if it's broken, nothing you can really do. Anyway, today we're tinkering around with trying to make a little toy distro. That's what I've been wanting to do, called Astral Linux. So I'm gonna put everything relating to I'm just call Astral OS actually. And we're gonna do the package manager that I want to do. I'm gonna call it, it's DPM, Dynamic Package Manager. And then of course the base repo for it. Thing to make live images. And of course for documentation. A wiki site. World Wide Web, right? Alright, so this is what we have so far. I'm gonna start with DPM. So I'm gonna go into here. I'm gonna add an orphaned main tree. And it's gonna be copying. And the canonical link for the GPL license is this. In fact, let me just zoom in a bit here. And let's just see if we got it all good. Looks like we did. So I'm just gonna go to the bottom of this. What? Oh, okay. So I kind of have to have it on this size. I guess it's not really an option to actually scale up. Oh, that's lovely. Anyway, sorry for the small text. Nothing I can really do about it. It seems Gotta take this. I don't know why there's like 2 spaces and things somewhere, but I'm just gonna get rid of that. And years. That's like doing a range, just so it's fast. There we go. GPO, yeah, that looks good. And last thing I want to do is give a little contacts. Oh, email. Little cheeky email there. Alright. Now let's make a make file. There we go. And we're gonna do it like this. I'm just gonna copy this to config mk. I'm gonna use semantic versioning and pre-alpha. Some defaults here. There we go. So now we have those expansions that will save us a little bit of time later. Yeah. So let's do a source directory, a doc directory, like that. And let's start working on it. So it's going to be .co and sh because I want the package builder to be made in shell script. We'll do the double suffix rule first. If you want to have like source and object, if you want to have like in a subdirectory, it's kind of important to have this output target name thing, and this is the implicit target name, like the whole thing. And then this one's pretty easy. Just copy the sh file to the thing without the sh file, the actual just target name, and then give that permission to run. And if we look at the definitions here, you can see that this is pretty much what they have, except the .c.o, they don't have the outputs to the target name, so it actually won't work typically if you have like a subdirectory, which is what I want to do here, just for organizational purposes. So I want to do it. It's gonna be an all rule. I want it to make 2 things: source DPM and the actual package builder, which is the shell script. So first we'll focus on this. This file needs the objects, C flags, output this, and then bam bam. Then of course our LD flags, just like that. And then our O is going to need our C file, which will be handled by this double suffix rule here. Then we'll handle making DPM package. which this right here, this single suffix rule should handle it. So the last thing we need is a bit of a clean rule, so we're going to remove .o and package. So let's just make some stuff. First thing I want to do is dpmc, right? Copy more details. Short and sweet. So I'm just going to copy to POSIX config like that. I'm gonna do this. It's very simple. This will be my feature test macro check. Source, then I want to define that is this long. Just like that. And then within this translation unit, I want to include it before any other header to be POSIX compliant. And then we'll also include standard lib. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Oh, right. So we just gotta do this, the shebang, before anything else. There we go. So let's go ahead and make. Perfect. And we'll clean. Alright. So let's get the docs going. So doc dpm1. This is how you make comments in trough, by the way. Dot escape / I don't know. Quote. There you go. And same thing again. C copying for more details. Alright, so with title heading, we're gonna want to put this as DPM. Just like that. 1. Then name, DPM, escape dash, manage, software packages. Then our synopsis. We usually bolden what the user will actually type. Command. Then we'll just give some other stuff like command. So I'm just gonna take this, bam, bam it like that. So here will be option or a package, just like that. Then we'll do our description. just like that. I'm just gonna copy this to DPM package one, like that. And just update this accordingly. This is, of course, just the package builder, so bam, bam, bam. Make software packages. There you go. So let's just see how it looks. DPM 1, DPM command option dot 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 package dot dot dot. Why are the dots also? Did I goof something? Ah, I did. It was supposed to be R. And if it's goofed here, that means it'll, yeah. R and, oopsie. Alright, now let's see how this looks. There we go. Now it looks normal. Alright. Next up, right, let's get this get thing going. Get ignore. I want it to ignore DPM. Anything. Oh. Yeah. Package. Yeah, just like that. And when we get to it, I want it to ignore anything, tar, anything after. Then we're just going to get attributes. So dot get attributes export ignore dot get ignore export ignore. There we go. Dot get ignore get attributes. Whew. Alright. Now let's finish our make file a little bit. Let's make an install rule. And we're going to copy source to our vendor. Vendor DPM. We want to copy source DPM package to vendor, and let's see chmod vendor DPM package. All right. I kind of just want to repeat this, but with the command here. So let's kind of do that. Commander, specifically the first section for now. Copy that over to man1. .1. .1. 644. think that'll do. Let's double check. Make a directory for Mandir, then man1. Copy that to Mandir man1. Mandir man1 da. Copy man1. Okay. Now all that's left, let's make, well, there's two things left. Let's make an uninstall rule. So we'll just remove Mandir dpm. Same thing with package. We'll remove Mandir and 1. dpm1, dpm package 1. And last but not least, distribute git archive output dpm version and prefix equals dpm version. For that, with the head, basically where it's currently at. So git archive output dpm version.tar, prefix is dpm version head, and then I like to have gzip and xz, so I'm just gonna do gzip, and then you can either say keep or shorthand k, like I'm gonna do here, the dpm version.tar, and same thing here, but just we don't have to keep it after. Now we can get rid of the tar after. But if you want to do it the other way, the xz utility also takes in the k option, so you can totally swap it around like that if you wanted. I'm just gonna keep it like this. So with our clean rule, we're also going to remove anything, everything that has to do with, like, you know, distributing of it, packing it up, clean all that up. All right. In theory, everything should work. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah. Yeah, no commits yet. So let's go ahead and commit. Doc, source. Perfect. Alright, so let's try it out. Make dist. Whoa, okay. Make clean. What happened there? Oh, hold up. That would probably do it. Let's go ahead and amend that real quick. Make dist. There it is. DPM 000 pre-alpha. And just to make sure the other thing works, let me move the gzip to here. Because I did the prefix, so in theory, it should actually explode into like a subfolder. DPM yep. Okay, I can make. Now dist won't work, or it shouldn't work. Oh, because I'm gonna sub direct. Well, you know what I mean. let's go ahead and make clean. Perfect. Alright. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to check real quick. So let me just move the gzip 1, 2. And it shouldn't have brought in. Yep, no hidden files. It's just what's needed to build. Perfect. Alright. Next up, let's go to the base repo. And let's look at some software packages. First thing I'm wanting to do is, before anything, I already have kind of a schema in mind. So it's going to be a directory called packages. Just like that. And I'm just going to go https unlicensed. Perfect. Perfect. Hold on. Actually, let's not do that quite yet. Oh, also, that reminds me. This description, dynamic page manager. Get work tree. Add. You don't actually have to specify orphan. If there's no children, it'll infer orphan. Something I discovered the other day. Kind of neat. Used to not work that way. Used to have to specify orphan. Right. Okay. I just want that to go into its own thing. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, let's... There we go. Let's make a directory called packages. Also, did I make a directory called... I did. Didn't mean to do that. Config. Bear. Yep. Alright. So now that we have packages, there's going to be kind of 3 categories. There's going to be Bootstrap, which are packages that need, some elements of the package itself to build itself, like, C compilers, .NET, Rust, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and make that category. Boot, strap. Next one is going to be core. These core packages are basically going to be what comprises a Unix OS, so everything in POSIX will be part of core. And then last but not least, extra. Just extra packages. Oh, got a message on Discord. Alright. So, what was it? Oh, right. So for core packages, the first thing I'm probably going to do is do things for like the core utils. We'll see what that looks like. But first, I want to touch packages bootstrap dot get keep. Same with core get keep and extra get keep. There we go. Then let's make a quick little readme. DPM base repo. And license. Let's see. Oh, forgot to type an extra S for licenses. Oh well. Alright. Looks like that is just it. Perfect. So I'm gonna yank this, put this there. See, this one doesn't have any double spaces. That's good. And at the end, contacts. Perfecto. Core, extra, and bootstrap. Yep. I like to see. Alright. Let's do it. Perfect. So the first kind of package I actually want to add is probably going to be suckless core utils, because those are the core utils I plan on using. So let's head on over to suckless.org. And if we go to core, there's SBase, SNet, and UBase, and SDHCP as well. And there's some init scripts that are handy for SNet. Let's see. We'll look at that later. For now, if we go to UBase, download. There's UBase 0.1, which was released in 2017. As you can see, not up to date. Turns out there hasn't actually been a tag and release for UBase in a while, and there hasn't been any for SBase, by the way, fun fact, ever. So for our core utils, we'll use a Git version instead of a release version, because there's no release yet, unfortunately. There's only one release on UBase, but it is approaching 10 years behind. So there's been a lot of improvements that have happened since then. So we want those. So how I'm gonna do it, I think I'll start with SBase. We're gonna make a directory, packages, core, S space. So there's gonna be, the way I decided to do it, there's gonna be multiple files instead of just like one file, like a template. Could be one that lists the sources. So we're gonna do vim sources. We list what type of source it is, if it's like FTP or HTTP or whatever. In this case, it's Git. So we're just gonna paste. Didn't want that. Copy link. Git. There we go. So I'm just going to do that real quick. I messed up a little bit. Oops. Meant to do S space actually. Wanted to do that. And we're going to take, for the version here, it's going to be the commit hash. So we're just going to, yeah. And while incredibly unlikely for like, something this big, still always practice, put a space in the revision, which always starts at 1. Then we're going to do licenses. I know that they do all their stuff under MIT, so this will be under S space license. Oh wait, let's move version up 1 and move licenses up 1 as well. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. So this is how essentially it would go. You would cd and to S space git check out this. And then we would just do remove rf.get everything. So that way we just have the source files. Yeah, that's how I think I want to do it. So now that we have sources, version, licenses, now let's get to the one that actually builds it. So we're going to cd into S space or exit 1 git checkout version, and then just remove everything to do with git. Going to make with jobs. S space box. Then we're gonna make S with our prefix being just a user S space box install. So let's see if that works. You know, we removed all our git stuff, so we're gonna do make j. So we give jobs 8 S space box. There we go. Our build is still here. In case you're curious what all this is, if we actually just cat out one of these files, like remove, I'm actually not sure. But you'll see we have S space box. And if we just run spacebox with nothing, it'll return all the utilities that we can run. So let's run a utility like ls. So spacebox ls. You can see here. It lists all the files in vertical fashion. We can also just do this specific ls here, because we could see that they're all just symbolic links. Or there should be all symbolic link. Actually, you know what? I got an idea. Let's do make test deer foo. This is how it would... Oh, install. Sorry. S-base box install. So let's go into foo. User bin. So as you can see, when it actually installs it onto a system, in this case I put it in just a empty foo, but the idea is that this will it'll be similar. It'll be put into an empty folder like this, an empty destdir, but not by specifying destdir in the build, just by doing chroot, so that the builds are always written as if you're installing on a real system. Makes it more convenient, so you have to always tinker around with destdir. As you can see, these are all symbolic links to S-base box. In case you're curious what this is just the a shorthand for the test utility. So this should also be here. Test. Same thing. It's just shorthand. It's your shell shorthand. So let's go back. So it looks like that worked. Alright. So we have the build, which pretty basic stuff. We cd into it. Check out the version. Remove everything to do with get. And then make spacebox install. The last file I want is just info. So let's go back to sbase, readme. Whoop, wrong one. I want to do sbase actually first. Suckless Unix tools. So it's gonna put that in there. Version, the sources, info, and the build. And this one doesn't have any dependencies. So the way this is kind of going to work is core packages are always assumed to be available. So you don't actually need to specify core packages. So yeah. So let's go ahead and git add packages core sbase, git commit and add sbase, and then if we go to the log, this one, this commit, add sbase, that. Then underscore 1 for the revision. Now, whenever you're actually querying, I'll probably do like a brev commit or stuff like that. But just for terse sake of never confusing any two commits or with collisions or anything, I'll use the whole hash. So we're gonna add space that. And so 5 files have changed within sbase, version, sources, licenses, info, and build. There you go. All you need. Now, because so similar, I'm just gonna copy recursively packages core sbase to packages core ubase. So we're gonna git clone cd into ubase, git log this one, keep version will be that one. So oops. Same thing, license there. So what we have so far. Except this will be in Ubase. Sources Ubase. And for the README, suckless Linux. So we're just going to vim info. Paste that. So we want to change into Ubase. Check out the version. Get rid of all the good stuff. Ubase box and Ubase box install. It's literally the same, that easy. So we'll go to sources. Oh, we already got that. And just a quick sanity check, Ubase box. There we go. So build is pretty simple. CD Ubase, check out version, get Ubase box install. Yep, MIT and Ubase license, git, yep. Alright, so we're gonna change back up. Git add packages core Ubase. Then we're gonna git commit add Ubase this one. Alright, so now we have Sbase and Ubase. Now it's time for SNet. So it's gonna be this one right here. think that'll do for now. Got these two giants kind of working in. We'll